What up, guys? Chef Beardsley. First video of 2024. I figured it'd only be fitting to do the video on the new shop. Just kick off this year because last year couldn't make too many RC videos just because with the move and all that. But this year, big things coming. So I'll do a little tour of the shop and show you where I want to build a rock crawling course and a track because we got 10 acres to play with. So yeah, let me get that started. All right, so if you guys were following along, if not, I will fill you in. But did have this garage built when I moved here. The slab itself of concrete is 26 by 45, 15-foot overhang. I have a smoker and stuff out there. This side of the garage is more for big stuff, like I can pull the whole truck in there, the side-by-side. Eventually I'm going to get a welder. We're going to build some go-karts and stuff too, and stupid toys. But this is like more for like the real mechanic side of it. I added gutters. I added one here. And then I did do gutters on the back end here. One here. And then I did two in the middle. And stopped all erosion, which is awesome. And like I said, I have my smoker right here. Blackstone flat top. I picked up this toolbox for a grill cart, so all my grilling stuff is in here locked up, which is great. Obviously it's a work in progress. I gotta hang that up, but work in progress. It's gonna fill in, but this is where all the fun stuff is. So I built this bench. I found these 4x4s on my property that are still strong, so I sanded them. I mounted my bench grinder. I got my ultrasonic cleaner here, my little drill press, mounted up a vise, hung some stuff on the walls. But this is more just for, like I said, I can actually use this stuff now. Back in the old house, I used to use C-clamps to hold everything down. But yeah, then we got the bigger toolboxes, storage for my, that's all ethanol free gas. I got washer fluid, oils and all that. And same thing over there, oils and sealants and tools on the bottom and all kinds of stuff. And like I said, it's not completely done, but it's good enough to do a video now. I got my jack here. And then this side, like I said, it's more for the RC YouTube hangout. So if you guys didn't see, I did build this rack to hold all the toys. So they are elevated, so there's no flat spots on the tires. Some of them needed to go on 2 because they were too low, but it is on wheels too. So when I go to do live streams, I just pull it out and push it back when I'm done. All the fifth scales on the bottom. And then I went and built this bench. It is 10 feet to the wall. And then from here down is about 6 foot. So obviously storage on my drawers that used to be on my old doors, on my old shed, the broken stuff I broke. This is more, it looks unorganized, but it's actually organized. Got a bunch of Fisco parts in there, 2 strokes, nitro, engines, transmission for a Revo, all that stuff. So I know it's out there. I know it looks unorganized, but it's actually organized. And then this is obviously dip juices, shock juices, some paint, my 2-stroke mix for my 2 strokes, spare servos, whatnot, a random 6S motor and ESC combo I found. And yeah, it's just grease and stuff like that. Got my electric drivers on the wall, some more wrenching, good to go. Got my little stand here, my bump box I actually have to get new motors for. Yeah, and then I did a video on this also for my stream setup. Built this little shelf. I cut up my old mat just because it was so tore up and beat up. It's actually perfect for right here. So when I'm streaming, I put the mouse over here and stuff, and it's good. My little solder, my solder setup. And then we got this TV it was from the old shed, but it's on an arm, super adjustable. So even if I'm just out here hanging out watching movies, we got my 1 camera up there for my desk, face cam, and my 3rd camera over here. sorry, my third camera over here, I can literally walk to the other end and like show you guys while I'm live streaming what's going on. I never really utilized that third camera much. And obviously I picked up some metal pegboard I hung up, some spare parts. Obviously I'm going to utilize it more. It's work in progress. Spare MTXL body up there. My big ass JBL speaker. Thing's awesome. And then, yeah, we got the always important beverage fridge with some meats and stuff. Obviously, some brews. I had company and they brought that. But yeah, we got my motorcycle plugged in. So I had a 100 amp service pulled here. And then all the plugs are wired in. I got a 220 plug there for that air compressor. I got another 220 plug there for the welder I'm gonna get. Got a 4 plug there, a 4 plug there, a 4 plug there with that power strip. 4 plug. That's another 220 plug that I'm gonna put an AC unit in. 4 plug, 4 plug, 4 plug, and there's a 4 plug outside. So I got plugs for days. And like, this is iteration 1. You guys know as well as I do, as stuff progresses and we get more into it and figure things out, it'll probably move around. But this is the basic layout right now. I picked up this rubber mat from Harbor Freight. It just snaps together. It's way cheaper than the other stuff, and I know it probably will degrade faster, but for the price I just figured, what the hell. It's holding up well. Obviously the toolbox, you guys seen this before. I actually went through it and actually organized it a little, and then we picked this up. So first video of RC running will be this. I haven't ran it yet. I got some upgrades for that. You'll see that video. I'll probably upgrade and run it in the same video. But yeah, I haven't even ran it yet, but I want to upgrade it. But yeah, so this is the inside of the shop. Well, iteration 1, I should say. I'm sure stuff will move around. I got plenty of room for more storage. It's just, gotta figure out as I get stuff and coming together. And then I built my charge setup here. So I got my 2 chargers here. I can do 2 and then 4 batteries, plugs right there. And obviously, like I said, it's on wheels, so when I'm done, I can just unplug it and wheel this out for live streams and whatnot. But let me show you where I want to build rock crawling and a track. 1 second. All right, so this shed here was storage. This is where all the stuff that was in there was in here. It was stuffed. But I moved everything out. It's just storage now. It's gonna hold my lawnmower, shovels, axes, stuff like that. So now that it's in the middle of the yard, this all used to be bushes and stuff that ripped out. I'm gonna move this to the tree line back there and have this as one big fire pit. I'm slowly starting to pull up all these stumps. As you can see, I pulled a bunch out here. I gotta pull that one and the rest, but getting there, clearing it out to be able to move it. But the rock crawling course and track is gonna be over here. Let me show you. So this is the back of the garage. Obviously I got those 2 extra downspouts and that one over there, because when it would downpour, that would overflow and spill over and wash my dirt out. So I added 2 more, and works like a charm now. So here is the field behind my my shop. I'm gonna make it a 10th scale track. I got plenty of room to go back. You can do figure 8s, oval, whatever. Gotta move some of the tree. Obviously all this random debris that got ripped up, I gotta move all that. But I got a side by side and a strong back, so I'll move all that. But yeah, it's all coming together. This used to have water out here, but they did a half-ass job digging a hole for the pipe. It was only like 3 inches deep. So when they came to remove that big tree that used to be here, he took a skid steer and drove over it and broke the pipe. Not his fault. It was only 2 inches underground. So I killed the water to it, pulled the pipe, and it's good now. So I'm just going to run a new one for a slop sink out here. But over here, if you guys see in there, it's that metal old goat pen and whatnot. So obviously this will be a track, and then there's a gate to get to the rest of my property, because like I said, I have 10 acres. I'm going to clear all the trails. They're just overgrown because nobody, the lady that used to live here was older and she didn't use the woods for like 10 years. So they're overgrown. But this is the old goat pen. So you see all this, some people might see junk, but I see rock crawling course potential. So it's gonna be a lot of work, I know that, but like, check it out. Got all these metal, got a bathtub, all this stuff over here, more metal, like pens and all this stuff, and then in here more metal and just step ups, and like it's like a natural rock crawling course. I just gotta clean it up and make something with it, because this would be awesome this would be a really big, cool rock crawling course. And I can even like leave this one closed off like this and make it for mini rock crawlers, so go up the walls and stuff. So mini rock crawling course at a full size, you know, or 10 scale. But yeah, see, it just has to be cleared out and cleaned up and cut some trees that fell and whatnot. But a lot of potential here. Obviously I'm gonna have to deal with, I might run into some snakes, or my big thing, I hate spiders, so there's a spider central, but I'll make it happen. But this, I think this will be a really, really cool rock crawler course, man. It's framed up, I'm just gonna make it, you know what I mean? And I think that for a mini course inside there would be sick. It's just gotta clean it up. And then I'm gonna clear out all this brush here too, so it's a little more open fieldish, because that's all open and this is just overgrown. So I'm gonna clear all this out, so even pull the side-by-side in, park here, come play on the rock crawler course. So I don't know how far along we're gonna come, because a year seems like a long time, but I got a lot of projects I want to do. So, but it'll definitely, you guys will see the whole thing. I'll be filming, sharing along what's happening. I'm definitely going to utilize that bathtub somehow. But yeah, just a lot of cleaning up. These goats had a huge pen. There's a fence here with a gate, and it runs the whole property line, and it's fenced in, so these should just wander in the woods, and then I own straight back and straight that way. But yeah, I think this will be the perfect spot for rock crawling. Even in the summer, it'll be the tree cover, keep you out of the sun. I think it'll be perfect. And then again, 110 scale track right here. It's like kind of made for it, you know what I mean? Pretty solid setup. So let's go back to the garage. All right, so we're at the corner of my shop now, and I'm really thinking about doing an archery range so I can shoot my bow, because I'm clearing out all that old trees that I cut down that I've stacked there. Once that's gone, I'm gonna start burning all those, and I'll be able to shoot my bow up to like 100 yards if I want. But I'm also thinking about incorporating a 1/5 scale track here, so I can run big things too. All right, well, that is a short little 2024 here's the new shop video. Get ready for some epicness, because I got racetracks around here, like real RC racetracks. There is a concrete skate park not far from me in another town over, and I have all this land to play with. I'm pumped. Big things happening, like I always say. This year, my year, I'm going to start pushing out some content. I want to do a couple shout outs before I end this video. There's a couple people you got to go check out. My buddy KGM, he's starting to push out some content. It's awesome to see. Go check him out. I will have him linked in the description, everybody I mentioned. My buddy Gus's Custom Creations, he's going to start making content if he likes to or not. He makes some awesome builds, custom stuff. That's why it's Gus's Custom Creations. He's my go-to guru. When I have questions, I ask him. My buddy Addicted to RC, go check him out. He'll be linked in the description. He's a solid dude, family man. He's got a Raminator Gravedigger. He's gonna do some things too. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys, but go check him out too. My buddy Sergeant J, I'll have him linked in the description. He's solid of the earth, man. Sergeant J is a really good man. Consider all these guys close friends, and I only met like to an actual person. So go check out Sergeant J. He's a really good dude, makes some good content, good basher. He does some really cool edits now. He'll do like a fast forward unboxing, but then he goes over the truck. Like, they're cool. Go check him out. It's something different. I love what he's doing. And my buddy Burnsy, he won't be linked in the description because he don't do nothing on YouTube. But Burnsy, a shout out to you, buddy. I miss you. He's gonna come visit. He's a good dude. So definitely like and subscribe. We got some big things coming. We're gonna have some visitors. We're gonna do some RC things. You'll probably even see me I'm gonna learn myself how to weld, and I'm gonna build stupid stuff. So stay tuned. Big things coming, guys.